Good people, I'm back, and I'm back with another video. So today I want to talk about something that I've just seen in a very short statement. Kawira Mwangaza, who we thought would survive this, has actually left office, and his deputy has effectively taken over. Now, this was expected. I would say that we really expected Kawira Mwangaza to leave office because all the odds were stacked against her after the last impeachment, which was successful, which was confirmed by the Senate. We all knew somehow the court will not interfere in this political process. So regardless of who is behind it, regardless of the accusations, who's pushed it, regardless of all that stuff, I just want to weigh in this controversial subject and perhaps get your opinion, what you think about it as Isaac Mutuma takes over, because he will quickly realize that politics is unforgiving. And if he thought there was a bull's eye on Kawira Mwangaza's back, straight it goes to his back, because he's going to get a deputy. He's going to get a deputy, and straight it goes on his back. Now, part of the reason why this is happening is because deputy governors don't have substantive roles. They're just there to assist. I heard of this story where a deputy governor, for the 10 years that that governor served, was in Nairobi. He never used to do anything, including attending public functions, because he did not want to antagonize his master, and he wanted to eat. And he ate. So apart from the salary, there was occasionally contracts and Gerushiwa here and there, and they survived. But most counties have a problem with the DJs because there's overambition. There's an aspect of we were elected together, I am co-governor. It's the same thing that happened between President Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. There's at some point, extreme point, that you begin to feel that you are part of this. You are president, you're co-president, or you're co-governor. So it brings problems because power is sweet, and these guys, most of them are autocratic. They don't like to share power at all. They are greedy people. So aside from that, this is what I want to weigh in. There's a day I was interviewing William Kabogo about just straight after he lost his seat, and he's my friend, so I called him up an interview. And as we were sitting, one of the things that William Kabogo said that to me should be looked at, Kabogo told me, Ken, you know, it's time that our laws were reviewed so that the deputy governor and the governor protect that institution, so that a deputy governor will not go against the governor because he or she knows if the governor goes, I go with them. So if a governor is impeached for any impeachable offense, that institution collapses in a whole, not in half, so that the deputy governor does not succeed. Because the instances that deputy governors have been known, for example, CI, look at what was happening in CI, the accusations that the deputy governor was sabotaging the governor, and the governor could not work. In fact, you guys know how this was solved. The governor is in CI, the deputy governor is in Bondo. So far, these guys don't meet. That's how they achieved peace. When I saw Alfred Mutua when he was governor, where his office was and where the deputy governor's office was distant. These guys don't want to meet because there's that act of compromising the integrity of this institution. The deputy governors become too ambitious. They want to succeed their bosses before they leave. They feel probably this is more educated than the other, because granted, some of these elective posts are given in terms of popularity, not in terms of merit and knowledge. So Kabogo told me, Ken, we need to review our laws such that if a governor is impeached, they leave with the deputy governor. So that if the deputy governor would think of orchestrating, would think of engineering an impeachment against his boss, he automatically knows at the back of his mind, my boss goes, I go. Apart from death, so succession is by death, like what happened in Bomet, you know, these guys are joined in the hip. Anything that makes the governor leave, that will occasion the governor leaving, that will occasion an impeachment, this to go. So that is, this institution is protected. I don't know how practical this can be, but I bet it's the only way to sanitize this institution of governorship. Is the only way to ensure that governors are protected and they can work. You remember how MCAs put these guys on push them to a corner. Remember what Kivuta Kibwana had to do in Makueni to ensure that he works. He even invoked the presidential authority and told the president, please dissolve this county. And that is how the MCS behaved. So the MCS have quickly realized that they cannot push these people to the corner. So they're increasingly working with them. What about deputy governor? So my 2 cents today is, let's find a way to join these guys in the hip so that when one leaves, both leaves, to protect that institution. Because I believe most of these things most of these affronts against governors are engineered by their deputies. And forget about Kairitu Mangaza, forget about that case. Look around you, the 47 counties, you'll find there's something that makes sense out of what I'm saying today. So let's find a way, let's review the laws, let's ensure the governor goes, the deputy goes. The only succession should be sickness, incapacitation, or death. The rest, they go together.